Reasons people stay broke. If you stop doing these 7 things, you don't have to be broke anymore. Now, I don't know about you, but that's some of the best news I've ever gotten in my life, because I was broke for the first, more than half of my life. And not just broke with a lowercase b, I was broke with a capital B. You feel me? So, 7 things that you can do to stop being broke, to escape poverty. Stop doing these 7 things. How many things?
7.
How many?
7.
Okay, here we go. The first one, it's going to be hard for you to wrap your mind around, because it's hard for people to wrap their mind around this, but it may actually be the most important of all of them, and that is this. Stop focusing on lack. Focus on lack perpetuates lack. It's amazing how we went to the Daytona Speedway with an organization that I used to be with a long time ago. This is probably 2004, 2005. No, it's before that. Maybe 2000, 2001. Went to the Daytona Speedway, and the turns are not just a road; it's like a wall. Like, the angle of this thing is crazy, and the race car drivers were talking to us, and one of the things they said is, when you're going around a curve, don't look at a wall. You look at where you want the car to go. Because if you look at where you don't want the car to go, you're going to end up going there. That's how powerful focus is.
That is very true.
I know, it's very true. And so what we have to do is we have to learn how to discipline our focus. We have to learn how to decide what we're going to focus on before the opportunity to focus presents itself. Because focus on lack perpetuates lack. The very first temptation in the history of the world, and I know you've heard me say this a quadrillion times, but the first temptation in the history of the world was the temptation to focus on lack. Adam and Eve, God told Adam and Eve, of every tree of the garden thou mayest freely eat. Does that sound like abundance or lack?
Abundance.
That's like crazy abundance. Everything for free? It don't get any more abundant than everything for free. Okay, y'all track it. But of the tree that's in the midst of the garden, thou shalt not eat of it, for the day thou eatest thereof, thou shalt surely die. The tree. How many is the? Like, we can't say that the is 2, the can't be 3, can't be 4, can't be 15. The is 1. So Adam and Eve had everything but one thing for free. But there was one thing they didn't have, regardless of price. They leave this alone. So Adam and Eve only lacked how many things? One. Can you imagine a life where you only lack one thing? We can't even fathom that. We can't even fathom a life where we only lack one thing.